welcome everyone. It's time for more colonyship, where last time we started exploring the maintenance deck, and we didn't really follow the main story because the main story involves talking to the monks together with Cobra, I believe. But we were tasked by this guy to go down into some sort of a sub-level all the way down there, where there were a bunch of stuff that we could do. And I've figured out that I am clearly not good enough at basically anything. Well, apart from, I suppose, various small bits and pieces, but basically, yes, there was a stealth mission, which is going to be important, and I'm gonna say a little bit more about that, which is that we have found the person who can give us the eye, the cyanide eye, that we can use for the retinal scanner back in the armory. Now, sadly, even Chris, the best stealther in my party, could not do it. She is simply not good enough. Now, that might not last, because we can see that we are very close to a level up. Only, what is that? 76 XP. That's not much. We can get that in this episode, hopefully, maybe. And there is a feat that I could take that makes me better at stealth. I mean, the first stealth feat that I took was just about takedowns, to be able to indeed do better takedowns. There are 3 more that is related to stealth, and one of them, which is I think potentially the most important one, has to do with being able to move further, because one of the problems with Chris with regards to stealth is that she can't move that far. She only has 15 AP, and even if 15 AP is good, it's not that much. And that feat gives you 4 AP for movement, which is definitely gonna help. And I think it does something with how good you are at stealth as well. We're gonna check that when we level up, and I might do what I did before, which is to do, let's call it like a fake save or something, where I put down a save, I pick the feat, try the thing. If it doesn't work, or rather if it does work, then we just continue. I take the feat, we indeed continue. But if it doesn't work, then it just is the matter that I'm not good enough, and we just move on with a different feat. So there you go. Then we found a robot, and this is going to be very annoying for me, because I think we kind of want that robot. I think it's related to the robot we found in maintenance deck. No, sorry, mission control. I think it might be the weapons. Or is it the power thing? I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, we kind of maybe do want that robot. But then on the other hand, it is one robot with 250 health or hit points, together with 2 turrets with shields. I was able to do 13 damage to that robot in the first turn, after which it did like 80 total damage to us, and we don't have that much hit points. I'm not 100% sure how to do that one. Now, a fun thing, which is also why I kind of want to do that, is that when you enter that sort of encounter, Evans, for some reason, gets like a little thing, a little mission, or rather a personal thing, which is that you have a bit of a talk with him, have a few dialogue choices, but then you get a choice of a feat. A choice, basically, between are you going to be good in cover or not in cover. So in cover, a bit more of a sniper, out of cover, a bit more of a, what was it? Was it Desperado or something like that? Now, I chose the one without cover, because one of the things about this game is that you, the player, really never get to do any cover combat. So, yeah, we're out of cover way more than we are in, not combat, in cover. We're way more out of cover than in cover. So I chose that one. Don't know if it was right, it didn't help me in the fight, but the point is, in that room there was like a ladder to a little ledge that was clearly meant for Evans if you chose the sniper one. So I'm not 100% sure what we can do about that at all. So yeah, I just don't know. And then I had the one that I should be able to do, which was a fight against 3 people. I couldn't do it. Just couldn't. There were several reasons why I couldn't, and this is one of the things that I've been talking about a bit. I can talk a little bit more about it now, which is that I think, well, I like this game. I like this game a lot. It looks good, it plays well, the characters are characters are interesting. Okay, there could be more character development in this game, but as far as we've met a bunch of people, I think it's still fine. One thing that I haven't really decided if I like or not, or maybe I am gravitating towards not liking, is the combat. Not because it's like, oh, it's so hard. I don't like it because it's hard. No, it's because I think that it's unjustified hard. So, for example, in the fight against those 3 people, there was a thing that happened which I feel should come with caveats, which is that I had in one of the attempts, Jed, run up to one of the people in there to engage in close combat. Now, during that character's turn, the NPC, he turned around, faced away from Jed, shot at Faith. Now, in like any other game like this, that would come with penalties, because you're engaged in melee combat. You don't stand around with like your knives out against someone else and then you just go, oh, no, wait, hold on, I'm gonna turn my back to you, we're gonna shoot at someone else, because, yeah, you wouldn't do that, but in this game, they do. And I've said this before, which is that the AI is almost a little bit too clever, which is that they very often gang up on one of your characters to take them out early, which is like absolutely what you should do. I'm not saying anything else, but from a gameplay perspective, to sort of give the player a proper chance, it's not really that good. And when I try then to sort of, what's the word? I forgot what the word is. Basically force one of my enemies to do certain things, they just blatantly disregard what I'm doing, and there doesn't seem to be any penalty or buff for me. Like Jed having a person with his back to me should be able to deal some serious damage, because that person doesn't know what Jed is doing, so yeah, the combat is difficult, but maybe not for the right reasons difficult. I'm not gonna say that I necessarily am regretting playing this on Underdog, considering that this is my first time playing this game. I still think I want to keep going with this setting. I can't, you know, change it. If I want to change it, I have to start over, and we're not gonna start over, don't worry about that. And it is true, we've gotten this far with the setup that we have, so clearly something's working for us. But yeah, there is just some stuff about combat that I don't really accept as just being, you know, part of the difficulty. Like, for example, in the last episode as well, one of the characters had over 60 in evasion. Like, 60 evasion, that's borderline stupid. Now, I know you get some evasion for, you know, having AP points back, or AP points left when you end your turn, that's true. But up to 60 evasion, like if we check my characters, I have 27 evasion. Evans has 36, which is good, absolutely. 26 on Jed, and okay, you know what, fair enough. Faith does have 54 evasion, but by God, that doesn't sound, rather that doesn't come up, because she gets hit so much. So that 54 evasion doesn't seem to actually be a thing. But then on the other hand, well, I mean, she's pretty good defensively, but she dies immediately anyway. So there's just a whole lot of stuff about combat that I don't really agree with, basically. And it's just that it's hard, because being hard, that's absolutely no problem, but when it's hard in unjustifiable ways, then then it's not that fun, basically. Anyway, that is what I wanted to get on my chest. We're almost 9 minutes into the episode. Let's actually get going. Hopefully, I'll be able to go back down there, and we might be able to do something. With that fight, the 3 people, I chose the other option, which was to just unlock the door and then get the hell away from there. So that's done, but the eye, I can absolutely do that one, and maybe I'll pick the sniper option for Jed instead, and we'll see if that does any difference. I don't know. Cobra, hello! Honestly, oh, for the love of God. Damn it! Okay. Oh no, the following quest will be auto-resolved handled by someone else. Shadow will return to mission control. But I can't do anything about this, can I? I don't think there's anything I can do. Like, there aren't any level ups that I can find here, I think. Okay, fine. Why don't we? This is not gonna be... I mean, I'm not gonna be able to do this. Thank you. Let's use the elevator again. Let's use the elevator again. Getting in there is not an option. We don't have electronics for that. We had this guy. He's the one that gave us the mission to kill the robot. He can give us +1 to one of our implants, but that's not gonna mean a lot of XP. Is there any reason to go and... I say go and chat with these people, but I don't seem to be able to. There is a door there. And we also have this thing, a manhole with toxic, but I don't think we have enough toxic protection for that. Okay, you know what? Should we try... I mean, what can I feasibly do? I also like that there is a talk to robot option, but we can't actually talk to the robot. Oh, had I not done this then? I do want to do that. Don't miss the experience from that. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here, but nothing that I can do. There is a terminal. Enter an authorization code, which I apparently do not have. So what would that terminal even be for? Authorization code. It feels like that is something that's going to give us a token because we have a skilled training machine here. Medical machine, that's really not relevant. But I suppose over here where we did the thing, yeah, there is nothing here. Alright then, why don't we then try this with Jed, or rather Evans, getting the sniper option? How is that gonna help us though? I'm also wondering, is there like something we can do? I'm gonna drop a quick save here. Can I talk to you? No, because we need to open the door, and that initiates the fight. So right, then I've dropped a safety save. We can also say onwards to victory or tactical retreat. No, let's do onwards to victory. We're gonna say that we are gonna talk. We're gonna say the same things as before. Which one did I choose? So this was, yeah, you know what, 1. Let's get to it. Alright, so here we go. Sniper then. When you cover, +2 ballistic DR. Ranged aim attacks cost 2 AP less, so you can shoot more, which is lovely. Let's try that, okay. The ancient sensors detect your presence and the machines come to life. Cool. Now, I don't think there's anything we can do here. Like, is there any way for us to like jump through here and do something? Because look at this. Oh, sorry, I said 250. Okay, 120, but still 120. It's quite a lot. So, right. We do have some protection, that's true. Now, the robot goes before Evans as well, so that's lovely. And we don't get to place ourselves in the protection immediately anyway. But Evans, if you would like to go over here, that was not Evans. Faith, also have your distortion field. Evans, go over here, also have distortion field. Jed, have your energy shield, and you can sort of be over here. There's one piece of protection over here. And then Chris, finally with the energy shield, you can be sort of back here. Right, so Faith, first and foremost, run forward, which is going to trigger reaction attacks. So, yeah, that's always going to happen. Now, Faith, I mean, I can end on a lot of evasion, but still, it's not going to work. And also, robot interrupts Faith, chance 100. Okay. So I can do some work here. 14. 14, 12, 14 for the long burst. 68 with a lot of chance to hit. Okay, you know what? Let's try. But you have 50. I mean, I sadly don't have the grenade that gets rid of gadgets, which I presume would work here. We do have smoke grenades. I could try. You know what? Okay. What if I threw smoke grenade here? What if I throw that? The smoke concealed components within it, making them harder to target. Was it when you're in? I mean, you should not have as good a chance to shoot at us either, I should say. Now, sadly, that took 3 AP, which is a bit sad. So let's just do a short burst on you. And yeah, that's the thing. I literally cannot do damage to you. I remember that now. So you're gonna panic Chris and then just basically flat out destroy him or her. Now we're gonna climb up here. Get over here. You're just gonna keep on. Yeah, see? So there you go. Now we're staggered. There we go. I mean, you are... Okay, so we have 100. That's fine. And 7, 6. Now, shouldn't I be able to do this? You don't have enough action. So I'm also not in cover. I don't know why you're not putting yourself in cover. Okay, shoot at you. 3 damage. But we have the disruptor. What was the disruptor now? That's brainwave stuff, so that doesn't work. Now the flashbang, would that work here? Blinding flash designed to disorient the enemy. Effects can be countered by optic resistance. Now, do you even have any of that? Why don't we try this? I want to see if this does anything to this guy. I mean, it does say blinded. It does say blinded. I mean, he's still hitting a lot, so... But we have some protection now. That's nifty. 100 on you, 80 on you. Let's just shoot on you. I mean, we're doing no damage. It's just... What? Okay, so on you, do we do more damage on you? Okay. I see, now you're starting to shoot. Chris is dead. So... But also... Hold on. Chris? You have a death timer plus... 1. Oh, because... Oh, it actually counted because you're last and you have it even... Yeah, so see, Chris is just down before he can... She can even do anything. And you were behind protection and you... I just don't understand it. I just don't understand it. And yeah, so Faith... can basically do nothing, I think. Okay, what if I do like an aimed on your hands? Critical for 2 hit points. Okay, so now you're gonna kill Jed. Well, actually, no, that's lovely then. Now, your feet, hold on. What does that say? Ranged aimed attacks, -2 AP. That's these, right? They actually might be, you know. Yeah, okay, fair enough. So, okay. 14 to 17, 14 to 17, but 4. Like, am I missing something here? We can't go here. That's not a thing. Because there was the prompt that we can sort of jump in here. So what do we do? Okay, I can shoot at you. Get rid of your shield. Okay, I don't have enough hit points for that, or AP for that. 7 for the legs. Go for the legs. Go for the legs. I get that it doesn't work on this target. Hands? Do you have hands? No, you don't have hands. So we can like wear that down. But now you're just gonna more or less kill Jed. You're trying to shoot out of the clouds or out of the smoke, and you're still doing it. And there you go. I mean, there's no way to do this. How do you do... There must be something I'm missing. Like either some sort of grenade or gadget or something, because... Or a weapon that would be really good against robots, because one of the grenades that I haven't found, and I don't think it exists, is basically a, well, frag grenade. That would be very useful on this guy. I mean, anything that would be... basically... anything that would be armor penetration or something like that, because you can see that he has a lot of protections. 13 ballistic, 14 melee, 12 energy. So none of that works, really. Because, I mean, we could try for just funsies. Or did I get rid of that one? No, the Annihilator. What about the Annihilator? Reload the Annihilator. And then try a shot. Do we have a... Yes, a short burst. Is this gonna work better? Barely. Very barely. Evans. Now you have this guy, which does a lot of damage. The Pipe Dream. 13 to 70. Yeah, this is still just better. So you can still do aimed shot, bullseye for a lot of good stuff. So yeah, let's do one bullseye on this guy. Nope. Can't do aimed shots on these guys. You can do on this guy, I suppose. Yes. Okay, stunned. Okay, 4 AP down next turn. That's not half bad. You can do a regular shot on you. Okay, so now you're gonna... Yes. What? I mean, how can you do this fight? I don't get it, I think. So Faith again, and now with the Annihilator, you can... If you do, like, the big shot, with the big shot this guy... no, this is kind of fun. Well, actually, if you shoot at this guy, how much does it do on you? Okay, you can clear out the shield, that's kind of nice, but, like, it's not going to be enough. Yeah, I don't understand this. Right, back outside. Now, what happens if I just do the tactical retreats? Is that just gonna not do anything? Okay, fair enough. But yeah, how? Just how? There's nothing. There's nothing that, like a terminal or something that I can deal with this. Like if I can, for example, get rid of the turrets, that would be kind of useful. But I'm gonna assume that this doesn't have anything to do with that. We can obviously not get in here unless we open the door. Again, if we open the door, that triggers the fight. I see no way of doing this. So ignore that one then. Why don't we then try the stealth one again? I just want to make sure that I haven't missed anything with the stealth thingamabob. So if I've missed something and I can't do it, that would be a little bit sad. So let's make our way down there. I'm also checking out for things along the way in case I missed anything fun, but I don't think I have. So you were all the way down there. Scroll under the pipes. We go up here. I am gonna have the cloaking field, because at least that can help me a little bit. Now one thing, ooh, hello. I could do a aggro stimulant. Ooh. That's a thing I could do. Okay, let's drop another quick save here. And, right, allow me to go into the mission now and see if I can't make this work, because the big problem is indeed the lack of movement. Alright then, we're in, and yeah, each step is 2 AP, which means that with the Berserk, which I can't actually use, well, okay, why not, game? Like, why would you have me not be able to use that? So the point here is that I can get here, I can end, and that's about it. Now I can't go through here because of the yellow or the red eyes, so that's not a thing I can do. If I activate the cloaking field, cool, I can get here now. That's good. Awesome. Now I can't go further because for some reason that now came back. And if I do that, there you go, it's done. Okay, allow me to try something else. Well, okay, the thing that I was going to try, I realize is not gonna matter. So you're standing very fixed here. I see that you are moving. Does that at all help me, though? See, I can't go here. That's the thing, and it doesn't actually seem to matter. So the furthest I can be in here, green is here. The furthest I can get is over here. That's just the absolute max. If I go here, and we end, It's basic. Yeah, it is exactly the same. So, what I'm thinking... Yeah, okay, what I was thinking... Here we go. I did have a plan. I now go here. You can't go here. If you go here, you're immediately spotted. But if I go here... If I end here, I get spotted. But if I now activate the cloaking field... I'm in green. So if we now... Yeah, but then I'm screwed. Because now I can't go here. And now I've seen. So... For the love of God, I'm gonna have to fail this one. There is no way for me to get this as far as I can tell. Which is such a bloody shame. I really, really dislike that. I really, really dislike that. There's nothing I can gain from these two. Now, by the way... okay, we have the manhole. The manhole with the thing. I don't think we can do anything with that. Coming over here again, that is nothing, because that's just the other factions, which we are not privy to. Checking this only is like back away. I would assume that maybe... No, that's not related to the factory, obviously. That's a different place altogether. And this guy, is there anything you can help me with here? Any tips? Need anything else? It's a tune-up, and we're not going to do that, so... That's such a shame. So that retinal scanner thing is just... That's just gone, because Shadow isn't going to be able to help us now. So... Why was I not able to use this? Like, why would you not be able to use that? It's a bit of a bummer. I mean, grenades I can sort of get, but like, why would I not be able to use a stim? Just because I'm in stealth. That's a bit weird. But yeah, can we can go back. We can go back, but is there anything? We have this one, obviously. We do still have that one. Would I like to try that again, maybe? Because we can't do any of this. Right. Fix the damage. That's the robot, yeah. And that is also in mission control. Humidity calibrator, you need to get past that robots first. I might want to check that up, or look that up. You know what? I don't really do this a whole lot in this series, like at all, actually. Allow me to see if I can Google this and see if I'm just basically missing something. Well, okay, not really anything interesting, to be honest. No real, like, proper tips. Okay, energy resistance on the torso. Having Evans in the sniper nest, making sure to do the bullseye shots on the robot, because that apparently is what makes it only shoot once, which is still not going to be good enough because we're not dealing any damage to it. That's the issue. And then basically just taking out the turrets one by one, and yeah, that's not good enough. And the whole Buford soldier fortune thing, I just don't see how I can do any of that. So, I mean, I could try the fight again, I suppose. I had an idea, which was to basically just beeline it back around the protectors, around the back of them, so that we would be protected by them and they would die first, and then we can come in and, like, do some damage. Should I try that first? I mean, okay. I'm gonna look at one more thing. Alright, I think I want to try that again, because I actually only really tried it once. I tried the stealth millions of times, but the fight only once, because I was a bit annoyed at the AI in there. But I have to remember, I did throw a smoke grenade, which might be what caused the issues, potentially. So, alright, allow me to head back to Buford then. We'll chat with him, we'll, I suppose, do a little bit of the stealth mission. Because, I mean, we still want to do the terminal, etc., etc. That's absolutely still the case. Yes. Yes. Let's try that, because basically, as far as I understood, you do get a lot of experience and we can level up, and then we might be able to do the sneak mission. And having better sneak is just going to be useful in the long run anyway. Alright, we are back here with this lovely view. Let's do as well as we can here. We'll go in, we shall not attack, because even though I might actually die in like one, or they go down in one, that's absolutely a-okay. So I'm just gonna go by myself. We're gonna do the exact same thing as we've done before. I'm gonna try something though. 3. I'm gonna activate the cloaking field here. See if I can sort of cut down on the amount of noise I make. I mean, it's not gonna be enough. Absolutely not. And that is now also yellow. So come over here. You turn orange, and that's it. That's basically us done. We'll go over here. It's not gonna help, because you see me immediately. Even though I'm behind this, you still spot me. You come over, you hunker down, you shoot me, and I'm actually not dead. So that's lovely. Faith, run all the way over here. Hello. Okay. That's not fair, is it? So you go over here, you do... yeah, just do a carve on you. Man, you're terrible at that, but that's good. You got a hit. Evans, you don't really need to do anything. You have... well, actually, okay. Cover evasion, 61% evasion, obviously. Why wouldn't you have that? Why don't we do a bullseye on this guy? 79, high chance of crits, and he's actually knocked down. Awesome. That was good. Jed, come all the way over here. Deal with that. Bam. And then it's over to Faith. No, it's actually over to me. We don't need to do that. Just do the double shot in the back of the head, and he's dead. Awesome. So there we go. We're preparing for the final attack. That's absolutely fine. We could not get away from that. Get everyone healed. Awesome. Loot bodies, because you do have some stuff, I think. Did you have anything fun? Credits. What did I... wait. There we go. Shift to pick up everything. You know what the hell. Just pick up everything, we can send stuff down the line. Yes. Well, loot all I can also click. There we go. Go over to panel, examine, electronics, run a test, onwards to victory. Awesome. Initiative bonus, which is lovely. Even with the initiative bonus though, not looking too hot, are we? So, we're gonna have Faith who's first. You can go there. Don't activate anything. We want as much in terms of action points as possible. So you go here, and there we go. Start combat. Now, you are simply just gonna run, like, all the way over here. Not, okay, 14, 21 now. Okay, run over here. I'm gonna take a bunch of damage, yes, obviously. So you go over here, switch out to this, and do... there's a regular shot on this guy. There we go, that's good. Now, yes, just do a... you can do distortion field now. And then it is Evans. You come over to, like, the corner here. 12, 11, 7. Yeah, you know what? Come over here. Whabam. This guy, whabam. Got one down. Awesome. And Jed, run all the way over here. 9. You can do a double shot on this guy. So close. So close. You come in and shoot me, obviously. Obviously me, because why wouldn't you? And then it is obviously everyone on me, because again, why wouldn't you? I'm just gonna run into cover over here, where I am gonna make use of some healing. And there we go. You got the turret down. Perfect. So now all the protectors have good abilities, or rather a good shot here now to actually get out, because you're also doing like stupid movements right now, which is awesome. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, I might be able to do this now that I'm doing it a little bit more clever-like. Yeah, see, now they're doing better. Oh, now they're doing a lot better. Okay, okay, you know what? Fair point, fair point. They're doing better. And of course you shoot at Chris, because why wouldn't you? Now, Faith, okay, you're a little bit blocked now. Gas, can you throw a gas grenade? Not really. Okay, so you know what you can do? You can actually heal Mr. Jed here. There you go. And then basically just chill here. Yep, that's fine. Evans can't get to any cover because, again, while it's cover from the other side, it's not cover here. Somehow. Like, don't know how that works. So why don't you simply just stay here? And we can deal with this guy, yes. And he is also a captain or something, so he's sort of boosting these people. Now you can throw, you know what, yeah, why don't we just soften this guy up a little bit, make him blind. No reason you can deal more damage and stuff like that than necessary. So use regular shots. Staggered as well. Jed, you come up now a bit. Yes, come up here. Yeah. Energy shield. Now this gun, effective ratio 5 it's not terrible. It's not terrible. It's super terrible for that, but not too terrible. Can't make it with a... I could see myself doing a destructive grenade, as a matter of fact. 12. Can't make it there because you're in the way. Okay, you know what? Never mind. Just shoot at you then. Let's see. Okay. Do a quick shot. Bit of damage. Lovely. You now start shooting at Jed. It's fine. You do a bit of good damage there. Good. As long as they're shooting at the protectors, I'm happy. You're also doing a good job. Oh, you have a lot of power there. And you move away a bit. You kill that. Okay, you know what? I malaligned this fight because this is actually now going quite well. Right, you move the hell away and activate cloaking field. And basically nothing else. So you're now going to start coming forward, which is great because Evans can shoot a bit at you. You come really close to that guy. I mean, if the protectors die, I don't care. That is absolutely 100% permissible. So Faith, you can come up here. 14, you can do the big one, the 14 here. It's only 5 on this guy, but it is 50% hit, basically. The 5%, by the way, if you didn't know this, which I kind of didn't know, I suppose, the 5% is the chance I have to hit, like a clean hit. The yellow in that little circle, that's my grace chance. So you can see that I do have a 50% chance to sort of hit. It's just that some of it's going to be grace. So, yeah, you can see that there. We did get some hits. Evans, you're obviously going to keep shooting, or rather keep shooting. You're going to shoot at this guy. 17. That is 7, so I can do something that costs 10. Bullseye 13. Yeah, just a regular shot in the... No ammunition, because obviously... Okay, never mind, back to regular shots. I could do the bullseyes, I suppose. There we go, nice critical. And Jed, I would like for you to move forward a bit, but that guy is, like, in the way. Okay, you know what, stay here. Could you throw... Well, actually, not now you moved away from each other, so that's a bit of a shame. 8, yeah, that's fine. Bam, that did not go well. Regular shot. And then move in behind this guy. Perfect. So you're not going to be able to shoot at yet, but you're doing good work on that guy. Ah, regens him. Awesome. Okay, you're getting a bit shot though. Still 3 left to do, but all the protectors are still alive. Never mind. Never mind. Right, and these obviously die, they don't get to do any death saves. Chris, all the way back here. Just walk up a little bit. You can still be sort of vaguely part of this. Does anyone need... No, no one really needs healing. You know what, can I do... This is blocked even. 5%. None of that is very good, is it? Right, just keep going. And now you're shooting at Jed, obviously. Faith, again, you can keep shooting at that guy. Grenades? Nah, just get a few hits in on you. That's fine. Evans, now you can do a weak, or rather aim shot at a weak point. That's some good work. So you can do a regular shot, please crit. Or do 10 damage, which is also enough. Awesome. Good job. Jed, do a bit of healing. Also start... Do I run up? I run up here. This is, again, not cover. But whatever, eh? You also have a shield, which is super annoying. Also, I don't have any ammo, so we need to reload. Shoot at that guy or try to. Because now both... Oh, for the love of God. Kneecapped as well. Lovely. Okay, well, he does still have a shield. Not anymore. Oh, for the love of God. Okay, well, I'm gonna move yet away now. So you're starting to move up, which is also fascinating. Chris, I don't want to do the stasis. That's not fun. But if you run up here, I can indeed toss a little bit of a toxic raid at you. So you sort of have to come out. There you go. Lovely. Stay behind this thing, which should be covered, but isn't. You're doing a bit of work there. You're actually doing okay. You're actually doing okay as well. Awesome. Faith. You know what? You know what? Put a little bit of stim on you. You can't use the second regen stim before the first stim's effect wear off. Well, is it gonna wear off? Is it 2 turns? Regenerating 7. Okay, oh right, you're... Never mind, you're still regenerating. Kinda missed that. You know what? Just stay here then. Now, Evans 40 on you, 89 on this guy. So we're gonna do the same thing again, I think. 100% on that. With the crit. Lovely. So you know what? How are you already... Didn't I just reload? Apparently I didn't. Okay then. Well, why don't I move up a bit here? So we are in a little bit better range. You know what? We can move up here even. There we go. Just cover behind the protector. Oh, for the love of God. And he... Okay, well... It might not necessarily be over for us, maybe. Might not necessarily be over. Chris, could you 6 AP, yeah. Awesome, good job, Chris. We might yet do this. Because now you're both moving in, which is lovely. Why did you move into the poison? What? Why would you even do that? Faith, run up, take damage obviously, but we do need to do this. We need to finish you off as absolutely quickly as we can. Not good. You keep doing what you have done, which is that. Ooh. 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 Good job, Evans. I like you. Regular oh wow, even with the shield. Even with the shield. Lovely. Awesome. Glad I went back. It's over. The Price Junction F14 is under Protector's control now. It looked exactly the same as the junction before, plus a few additional bullet holes and bloodstains, but that's not important. What's important is that the Brotherhood wanted it, no doubt for equally vague reasons, and now they don't have it. Truly one for the histories. And now to loot the bodies. That was an interesting dialogue choice. What do you think you're doing here, there, soldier? The officer steps up and a hand sternly raised. All assets recovered post-combat are the property of the mission. Every gun, bullet, boot, and undershirt will be accounted for and taken to the nearest supply depot. Well, okay, what the hell do I get? Serving the mission is its own reward, he says, which is basically nothing. Putting on his serious frowny face. If you require additional resources, talk to Buford. Okay, well, anything else I can do? My orders are to hold F-14, so I don't need you here, but I gladly recommend you for any new offensive. Salute and leave. So that was a bit... Time to loot the bodies. No, you can't loot the bodies, you idiots. Alright then, fine. And yes, indeed, people have leveled up, or me, I have leveled up. So Buford, what you have to report? Mission accomplished. Junction F-14 belongs to us now. I'll inform the commander, says Buford. Here's your pay. Well earned. So experience, reputation, and 500 credits, which is not bad. And with that, no one else leveled up. But indeed, now I can check this before we do anything. I'm not going to pick it. So the one that I'm thinking about is actually... Ooh. Okay. Do I have to look this up? I might come back to this in the next episode. We might not do the thing now. But, okay, so Ghost, I don't think is the interesting one. Prowler is the interesting one, and when I was googling a bit, I did come across this, not necessarily because of the eye mission, but yeah, Prowler seems to be also equally important as the throat slitter when it comes to us being good at stealth. So sneaking increased by 5. Sneaking increased by... Do you mean this number? Because it says sneaking. Is it sneak that goes up by 5? Yellow tiles range increased to 30 from 20. But I'm wondering about this. See, this is what I probably are going to do in the next episode. I'm going to try these two. Because I can pick one of them. And if one of them makes me able to do it, then good. And I'll keep that one, whichever it is. I think I want to focus on this one, because this feels like more relevant somehow. You know what? Happy I did this. Happy I went back. That's lovely. Also, no, never mind. You did not level up. We are just going to make sure that we are healed. Insofar as... Ooh, you can have a little bit less. Well, actually, you know what? Bloody hell, I have so many medkits. I don't need to think about that. Now, Jed, by the way, did you also get the... yes, you got the still alive. Death timer +1. Getting that. I have that for 2 now. Evans and Faith yet doesn't have it. But, alright then, we've done that. So, in the next episode, we're going back to maintenance deck. And we're gonna get the damn eye, okay? Somehow I am gonna get the eye. I hope. I really, really hope. So, alright then. Something good came out of this episode anyway. That's lovely. So, more of this is coming in the next episode. For now, though, this has been ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.